Of Gamma?
None, my liege.
It's very odd. If Gamma failed to put in an appearance at our court before the sun is set in yonder west, and if Gamma failed to bring the Princess Ida here, to whom our son Hilarion was betrothed at the very early age of 1, there's war between King Gamma and ourselves. Oh, Cyril, how I dread this interview. It's 20 years since he and I have met. He was a twisted creature, all awry, as though Dame Nature, angry at her work, had crumpled it in fitful petulance.
But stay, my liege. O'er yonder mountain's brow comes a small party bearing Gamma's arms.
Ha! Is the Princess Ida with him?
Well, if the princess be a full 6 feet high, and grow mustachios too, and smoke cigars, I do not think she is.
One never knows. She's an odd girl, I've heard, and does strange things. Come, bustle there. For Gamma, place the richest robes I own. For Gamma, bring the coarsest prison dress. For Gamma, may our best spare bed be aired. For Gamma, let our deepest dungeon yawn. For Gamma, lay the costliest banquet out. For Gamma, bring cold water and dry bread. For as King Gamma brings the princess here, or brings her not, so shall he have much more than everything, much less than nothing. Now hearken to our strict command on every hand, on every hand.
To your command on every hand, we dutifully bow.
If Gamma bring the princess here, give him good cheer, give him good cheer.
If she come here, we'll give him a cheer, and we will show you how. Give it hurrah, give it hurrah, give it hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. We shout and sing of him, the king and his daughter to and fro. We shout, ha ha, give it hurrah, hip, 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 hurrah. For the fair princess and the good papa, hurrah, hurrah.
But if he fail to keep his troth upon our oath, we'll trounce them both.
We'll trounce them both upon his oath as sure as water.
We'll shut him up in a dungeon cell and toll his knell on a funeral bell.
From dungeon cell to funeral bell, the striking with dismay. Kick it hurrah, kick it hurrah, kick it hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. We're hot, we speak the faith, we speak in the old familiar way. We shout, ha ha, kick it hurrah, hip, 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 hurrah. And you make it into the toast, mama, hurrah, hurrah. Today we meet, my baby bride and I. But my joy is balanced by my pain. What transmutations have been garnered by the constant alchemy of 20 years. Ida was a 12-month-old 20 years ago. I was twice her age, I'm told, 20 years ago. Husband twice as old as wife, argues ill for married life. Baleful prophecies were rife 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Still I was a tiny prince 20 years ago. She has gained upon me since 20 years ago. Though she's 21, it's true, I am barely 22. False and foolish prophets you. 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
King Gama is in sight, but much I fear with no princess.
Alas, my liege, I have heard that Princess Ida has forsworn the world, and with a group of women have retired to a lonely country home, and there she devotes herself to stern philosophies.
I should have thought that the loss of such a wife as she would be one to which a reasonable man would easily be accustomed.
Oh no, my lord, she is my wife, and has been for 20 years. Oh, I think I see her now.
Ah, let me look.
No, in my mind's eye. Oh, a blushing bride. How exquisite she looked as she was carried recumbent in the arms of her foster mother. And how she did cry, nor would she be comforted. And I remember feeling much annoyed that she should cry at the thought of marrying with me. But then I thought, you brides are all the same. You cry at marrying with me, but just think how much more you would have to cry if it were broken off. Those were my thoughts. I kept them to myself, for I had not yet learned to speak.
And its social defects in my erring fellow creatures I endeavor to correct. To all their little weaknesses, I open people's eyes, and little plans to snub the self-sufficient I devise. I love my fellow creatures, I do all the good I can, yet everybody says I'm such a disagreeable man, and I can't think why. I'm sure I'm no ascetic, I'm as pleasant as can be. You'll always find me ready with a crashing repartee. I've an interesting chuckle, I've a celebrated snare, I've an entertaining snigger, I've a fascinating leer. To everybody's prejudice, I know a thing or two. I can tell a woman's age in half a minute. 38! And I do. But although I try to make myself as pleasant as I can, yet everybody says I am a disagreeable man, and I can't think why. I can't think why. I can't think why. Well, here we are, King Hildebrand. Well, Dame Rumor told me that your taste was exquisite, superb, unparalleled.
Oh, really, King?
But she's a liar. Why, how old you've grown. Is this your son? Why, you've changed too. You were a singularly handsome child. Are you a courtier? Come, ply your trade. Tell me some lies. How do you like your king? Vile rumor has it that he's all but imbecile. Now, that's not true.
Oh, my lord, we love our king. His wise remarks are valued at his court as are precious stones.
And for the self-same cause, like precious stones, his sensible remarks are valued for their scarcity. And you, come here. Tell the truth for once. This leg is crooked. This foot is ill-defined. This shoulder wears a hump. Look, here's my face. Now, am I not the worst of nature's blunders?
Nature never lies. To those who know the workings of your mind, your face and figure, sir, suggest a book appropriately bound.
Why, harkye, sir, how dare you bandy words with me?
No need to bandy oath that appertains to you.
King, do you permit this, king?
We are in some doubt whether to treat you as an honored guest or as a traitor knave who plights his word and breaks it.
If the casting votes with me, I'll give it to the former.
We shall see. By terms of our contract, signed and sealed, you are bound to bring the Princess Ida here today. Where is she now?
In one of my former seraglios. There she keeps a woman's university with full 100 girls that learn of her.
100 girls, 100 ecstasies.
But no mere girls, my good young gentleman. For all the college learning that you boast, the youngest there will prove a match for you.
With all my heart, if she's the prettiest. Fancy, 100 matches, all alike. That if I enchant them, as I hope to do.
Despair your hopes, their hearts are dead to men. He who would gain their favor must be qualified to strike their teeming brains and not their hearts. They're safety matches, sir, and they only strike on the knowledge box, so you've no chance.
Are there no males whatever within those walls?
None whatsoever, saving only letter males, and they're driven, as males often are in larger communities, by women. The ladies rise at cockcrow every
so there
morning.
are male poultry.
Not at all. The crowing's done by an accomplished hen. Perhaps if you address the lady most politely, flatter and impress the lady most politely, humbly beg and humbly sue, she will deign to look on you, but your suing you must do. Most politely, most politely, most politely.
Humbly beg and humbly sue, she may deign to look on you, but your doing you must do. Most politely, most politely, most politely.
Go you and inform the lady most politely, if she don't, we'll storm the lady most politely. You'll remain as hostage here, should Valerian disappear. We will hang you, never fear. Most politely, most politely, most politely.
You'll remain as hostage here, should Valerian disappear. We will hang you, never fear. Most politely, most politely, most politely. From Cyril, Florian, our course is plain. Tomorrow morn, their rider will engage, but we will use no force her love to gain. Nature has armed us for the war we wage. Expressive glances shall be our lances, and locks auxiliary, our light artillery. We'll storm their bowers with scented showers of fairest flowers that we can buy. Oh, dainty violet, oh, fragrant violet, oh, gentle violet, oh, little sigh. Oh, sweeter vanity, though mere inanity, to touch your vanity we will rely.
When day is fading, we serenading, and such frivolity will throw quality, a sweet profusion of soft allusion, this bold intrusion shall justify, this bold intrusion shall justify.
Oh, dainty violet, oh, fragrant violet, oh, gentle violet, oh, little sigh, oh, sweeter vanity, oh, mere inanity, to touch their vanity we will rely. We'll charm their senses with verbal fences, with ballads amatory and declamatory, little heeding their pretty pleading. Our love exceeding will justify, our love exceeding will justify. Oh, dainty violet, oh, fragrant violet, oh, gentle violet, oh, little sigh, oh, sweeter vanity, oh, mere inanity, to touch their vanity we will rely. Oh, dainty violet, oh, fragrant violet, oh, gentle violet, oh, little sigh. Oh, dainty violet, oh, dainty violet, oh, fragrant
Must we till then in prison cell be thrust?
You must.
This seems unnecessarily severe.
Here, here.
For above to dwell in a dungeon cell, growing thin and wizen in a solitary prison, is a poor lookout for a soldier's son who is longing for the rattle of a complicated battle. Yes, he's longing for the rattle of a complicated battle, for the rum-tum-tum of a military drum, and the guns that go boom-boom. The rum-tum-tum of a military drum, rum-tum-tum, tummy-tummy-tummy-tummy-tum, who is longing for the rattle of a complicated battle, and the rum-tum-tum of a military drum, rum-tum-tum.
When Ilarian's bride has at length complied with the just conditions of a requisition, you may go in haste and indulge your taste for the fascinating rattle of a complicated battle, fascinating rattle of a complicated battle, the rum-tum-tum of the military drum, and the guns that go boom-boom.
The rum-tum-tum of the military drum, rum-tum-tum, tummy-tummy-tummy-tummy-tum, who is longing for the rattle of a complicated battle, and the rum-tum-tum of the military drum, rum-tum-tum. But till that time it remain, and they will not entertain to cheer and make this obey, our lives the penalty will pay. But till that time it remain, and they will not entertain to cheer and make this obey, our lives the penalty will pay. To cheer and disobey, the penalty our lives will pay.
Saccharissa. She's expelled.
Expelled?
Expelled because although she knew no man of any kind may pass these walls, she dared to bring a set of chessmen here.
I didn't mean any harm. They're only made of wood.
They're men with whom you give each other mate, and that's enough. The next is Chloe. Chloe will lose 3 turns. For yesterday, when looking through her drawing book, I found a sketch of a perambulator. Double perambulator. Shameless girl. Now, that's all for now. Attention, attention, pray. Your principal, the princess, comes to give her usual inaugural address to those young ladies who joined us yesterday.
such instruction as we give. Attend while I unfold a parable. The elephant is mightier than man, yet man subdues him. Why? The elephant is elephantine everywhere but here. And so man conquers the foolish giant of the woods, as woman in her turn shall conquer man. In mathematics, woman leads the way. The narrow-minded pedant still believes that 2 and 2 are 4. Why, we can prove, we women household drudges as we are, that 2 and 2 are 5, or 3, or 7, or 5 and 20 if the case demands. Logic? Why, tyrant man himself admits 'tis waste of time to argue with a woman. In all things we excel, and if we succeed, we'll treat him better than he's treated us. But if we fail, why then let all hope fail too. Let no one care a penny how she looks. Let red be worn with yellow, blue with green, crimson with scarlet, violet with blue. Let hairpins lose their virtue. In other words, let chaos. Who lectures in the Hall of Arts this afternoon?
I, madam. There I propose considering at length 3 points. The is, the might be, and the must.
Your subject's deep. How do you treat it, pray?
Madam, I take 3 possibilities and strike a balance between the 3 as thus. The Princess Ida is our head. Lady Psyche might be. Lady Blanche, poor, neglected Blanche, inevitably must.
Your theme's ambitious. Pray you bear in mind, who highest soar falls farthest. Fare you well, you and your pupils, maidens. Follow me.
And dance to every voice of every kind of lore. In search of wisdom's pure delight, ambitiously we soar. And all the knowledge we possess, we mutually impart. We mutually
I should command here. I was born to rule. But do I rule? I don't. Why? I don't know. I shall someday. Not yet. I bide my time. I once was someone, and the was will be. The present, as we speak, becomes the past repeats itself, and thus is future. The sound's involved. It's not. It's right enough.
gently, evidently, we are safe so far. After scaling fence and paling, here at last we are. In this college, useful knowledge everywhere one finds, and already growing steady, we've enlarged our minds.
We learn the click battles, but the power to attack us when we fall.
When we fall. That nothing man unsettles like a bed of stinging nettles, short or tall, short or tall. That bulldogs feet on throttles, that we don't like broken bottles on a wall. On a wall. That spring guns breathe defiance, and that burglary's a science after all. After all, a woman's college, maddest folly going. What can girls learn within these walls worth knowing? I'll lay a crown, the princess shall decide it. I'll teach them twice as much in half an hour outside it. Ah, scoffer, how you sound your puny thunder. List to their names and hang your head in wonder. They intend to send a wire to the moon, and they'll set the Thames on fire very soon, very soon.
As for fashion, they forswear it, so they say.
So they say.
And the several day we square it some fine day.
Some fine day, each newly joined aspirant to the clan. To the clan must repudiate the tyrant known as man.
Known as man, they mock at him and flout him, for they do not care about him, and they're going to do without him if they can.
If they can.
These are the phenomena that every pretty domina is hoping at a university.
We shall see.
These are the phenomena that every pretty domina is hoping at a university.
We shall see. In this college, useful knowledge everywhere one finds, and already growing steady, we've enlarged our minds. We enlarged our minds. So, this is Princess Ida's college. Why, they must be fair young ladies indeed, to need walls such as these to keep strangers out.
I suspect the object of these walls is not so much to keep men off as keep the maidens.
What are these? Why, they're academic robes. Hey, let's try them on.
Look at that.
You look great. Here we are, covered from head to toe. 3 lovely young undergraduates who, weary of the world and all its wooing, and penitent for deeds there's no undoing,
Looked at askance by well-conducted maids.
seek sanctuary in these classic shades.
I am a maiden frank and simple, brimming with joyous roguery. Merriment laughs in every dimple, nobody breaks more hearts than I. Nobody breaks more hearts than I.
Haughty, humble, coy or free, little care I what maid may be, so that a maid is fair to see. Every maid is a maid for me. I am a maiden coyly blushing, timid am I as a startled hind. Every suitor sets me flushing, every suitor sets me flushing. I am a maid that wins mankind. Haughty, humble, coy or free,
so that a maid is fair to see. Every maid is a maid for me. Haughty, humble, coy or free, little care I what maid may be, so that a maid is fair to see. Every maid is a maid for me. But who comes here? The princess, as I live. What shall we do?
Why, we must brave it out. Madam, accept our humblest reverences.
We greet you, ladies. What would you with us?
What should I say now? Why, we are 3 undergraduates who would like to join your college.
If, as you say, you wish to join our ranks and will subscribe to all our rules, 'tis well.
To all your rules, we cheerfully subscribe.
Well, you'll find no cruel distinctions here meant to draw a line twixt rich and poor. There are 100 maids within these walls, all learned, all beautiful, all good. They are prepared to love you. Will you swear to give the fullness of your love to them?
Oh, upon our words and honors, ma'am, we will.
But we go further. Will you undertake that you will never marry any man?
Indeed, we never will.
Consider well, you must prefer our maids to all mankind.
Oh, we must prefer your maids to all mankind.
We should be dolls indeed if we did not.
That's a rather
think-
harsh.
But have you left no lovers at home who may pursue you here?
No, ma'am. As you can see, we're ugly young ladies, and we've never fished for lovers' love.
Well, beauty counts for naught within these walls. If all you say is true, you may pass with us a happy, happy time.
If, as you say, 100 lovely maidens wait within to welcome us with smiles and open arms, I think there's very little doubt we shall.
It's
Ye have faith, the plunge is taken, gentlemen. For willy-nilly we are maidens now, and maids we must remain against our will.
So, be maidens for...
Oh, no, that's not the way. No.
Our ladies are unseemly in their mirth.
He is a catastrophe, Hilarion. It's Psyche, my sister. She'll remember me.
We must make a virtue of necessity and trust our secret into her gentle care.
Psyche?
Why, Florian!
My sister.
Oh, my dear! What are you doing here? And who are these?
I am that Prince Hilarion who is betrothed to Princess Ida. And I have come to claim her plighted love. Cyril and Florian have come to see me safely through.
The Prince Hilarion? Cyril, too? How strange! My earliest playfellows.
Well, let me look. Is this the learned little Psyche who at school alarmed her mates by calling a buttercup ranunculus bulbosus?
Are you indeed that, Lady Psyche? The children's parties drove the conjurer wild, explaining all his tricks before he did them.
And are you that learned little Psyche who at dinner parties was called out to dessert would tackle the guests with, "You don't know who first determined longitude. I do. Hipparchus 'twas, BC 163. Are you indeed that small phenomenon?
That small phenomenon, indeed am I. But, gentlemen, 'tis death to enter here. We have sworn to renounce mankind.
Renounce mankind? On what grounds do you base this senseless resolution?
Senseless? No. We are taught, and being taught believe, that man sprung from an ape is ape at heart.
It's very strong.
The truth is always strong. Days gone by. The maid was radiant as the sun. The ape was a most unsightly one. The ape was a most unsightly one. So it would not do. The scheme fell through. For the maid, when his love took formal shape, expressed such terror at his monstrous error that he stammered an apology and made his escape. The picture of a disconcerted ape. With a view to rise in the social scale, he shaved his bristles and he docked his tail. He grew mustachios and he took his tub and he paid a guinea to a toilet club. He paid a guinea to a toilet club, but it would not do. The scheme fell through, for the maid was beauty's fairest queen, with golden tresses like a real princess's, while the ape, despite his razor king, was the apiest ape that ever was seen. He bought white ties and he bought dress suits. He crammed his feet into bright, tight boots. And to start in life on a brand new plan, but it would not do. The scheme fell through, for the maiden fair whom the monkey craved was a radiant being with a brain far-seeing, while the brilliant man, though well-behaved, at best is only a monkey shave.
For the maiden fair whom the monkey craved was a radiant being with a brain far-seeing, while the brilliant man, though well-behaved, at best is only a monkey shave.
What? You heard us then? Oh, all is lost.
Not so. I'll breathe no words. Is this how marvelously strange? Is this indeed a man?
Well, right now we are, but hope in the course of time, by dint of study, to become young women.
Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that. Are you indeed young men? I've often heard of them, but until today never set eyes on one. They told me men were hideous, idiotic, and deformed. They're quite as beautiful as women are. Their cheeks have not that pulpy softness one gets so weary of in womankind. Their features are more marked. And oh, their chins. How curious.
I fear it's a bit rough.
Oh, don't apologize. I like it so.
I must admit, my faith is somewhat shaken. Oh.
On every other point than this, her learning is attainted, oh, but men as him with witches entirely unacquainted, oh, acquainted, oh, acquainted, oh, entirely unacquainted, oh. They jump for joy and gaily bound, the truth is found, the truth is found, the bells are ringing through the air, ring here and there and everywhere, and echo for the joyous sound. The truth is found, the truth is found, and echo for the joyous sound. The truth is found, the truth is found, and echo for the joyous sound. The truth is found, the truth is found.
My natural instinct teaches me, and instinct is important, oh. You're everything you ought to be, and nothing that you oughtn't, oh.
That fact was seen at once by you in casual conversation, oh, which is most creditable to your powers of observation, oh, observation, oh, observation, oh, your powers of observation, oh.
Then jump for joy and gaily bound, the truth is found, the truth is found, the bells are ringing through the air, ring here and there and everywhere,
And echo forth the joyous sound.
the truth is found, the truth is found,
And echo forth the joyous sound.
the truth is found, the truth is found,
And echo forth the joyous sound. The truth is found. The truth is found.
Melissa!
Mother!
Here, a word with you. Those are the 3 new students?
Yes, they're charming.
charming girls.
Particularly so, so graceful, and so very womanly. So skilled in all a girl's accomplishments.
Yes, very skilled.
They sing so nicely, too.
Oh, they do sing nicely.
It's very odd. 2 are tenors and 1's a baritone.
They've all got colds.
Colds, bah, do you think I'm blind? These girls are men disguised.
Oh, no, you're wrong, these gentlemen. I mean, why, see, here is an étui dropped by one of them, containing scissors, needles, and...
cigars. Why, these are men, and you knew this, you minx.
Oh, spare them. They are gentlemen indeed. The Prince Hilarion married years ago to Princess Ida with 2 trusted friends. Consider, Mother, he's her husband now and has been for 20 years. Consider, too, you're only second here. You should be first. Assist the prince's plan, and when he gains the Princess Ida, why, then you will be first. You will design all the fashions and always mete out all the punishments. The scheme's harmless, Mother. Wink at it.
The prospect's tempting. Well, 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 I'll try it, though I've not winked at anything for years. 'Tis but one step towards my destiny. The mighty must, the inevitable shall.
Now, wouldn't you like to rule the roost and guide this university? I must agree 'twould pleasant be, sing hail proper pride. And wouldn't you like to clear the cost of malice and perversity? Without a doubt, I'll bundle 'em out, sing hey when I preside. Sing hey, sing hoity-toity, sorry for some, sing Maricoma, and my day will come. Sing proper ride is the most to right, and happy-go-lucky, my lady. For years I've writhed beneath her sneers, although both Plantagenet, you're much too meek, or you would speak, sing here, say no more. Her aided I by several years, although you nearly imagine it. Sing so I've heard, but never a word have I e'er believed before. Sing hey, sing hoity-toity, sorry for some, sing Maricoma, and her day will come. Sing she shall learn that her woe will turn, and happy-go-lucky, my lady. Stay for a time at least.
Melissa, come.
Oh, sir, you must away from this. My mother guessed your sex. She keeps your secret, sir, for reasons of her own. But fly from this and take me with you. No, not that.
I'll go, but not without you. What's that?
The luncheon bell.
I'll wait for luncheon then.
night king I am, and I'll subdue it, I'll subdue it, I'll subdue it with Paltrow's lamb.
Yes, yes, we subdued it, Paltrow's lamb. Merry with the luncheon bell, merry with the luncheon bell, merry, 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 merry with the luncheon bell, the luncheon bell.
You say you know the court of Hildebrand? There is a certain prince there. I quite forget his name.
Hilarion?
Exactly. Is he well?
Well, if it be well to mope and pine and cry, oh, Ida, all day long. Well, if that be well, then he's pretty well.
He breathes our name? Well, it's a common one. And is the booby comely?
Well, pretty comely. Some say if I were to put on his clothes, assuming that that would be consistent with my maiden's modesty, I might be taken for Hilarion himself.
The Prince Hilarions, a goodly lad.
You know him then?
I think I do. We are inseparables.
Why is this? You love him then?
We do indeed. All three.
Madam, she jests. Take care, remember where you are.
Don't you remember that old kissing song? Kissing to blushing Miss Piggy, the hostess of the Muppets. Does it run? Oh, you're not a kind of maid, sets my heart aflame. Oh, it must be downcast instead, cheeks must flash for shame. She may neither dance nor sing, but demure in everything, and her head in modest way is parting leaves, with parting leaves that seem to say, oh, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, though I die of shame. Please you, that's the kind of maid sets my heart aflame. Oh, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, though I die of shame. Please you, that's the kind of maid sets my heart aflame. And gay, with a tongue as grande, floating it in brave array, med a mega hande, sandflagge and hollyhock, never shall my garden stalk, while the blushing grows of May, with parting leaves, with parting leaves that seem to say, oh, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, though I die of shame. Please you, that's the kind of maid sets my heart aflame. Kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, though I die of shame. Please you, that's the kind of maid sets my heart aflame.
much mercy. Men in women's clothes.
Whom thou hast chained must wear his chains, thou canst not set him free. He wrestles with his bonds in vain, who lives by loving thee. If heart of stone or heart of fire is all thou hast to give, if dead to me my heart's desire, why should I wish to live? Have mercy, O Lady. No word of thine, no stern command can set my heart to rove. Then rather perish by thy hand than live without thy love. A loveless life apart from thee were hopeless slavery. Were hopeless slavery. If kindly death would set me free, how should I wish to die? If kindly death would set me free, if kindly death would set me free, why should I fear? Why should I fear to die?
Madam, without the college was an armed band, demand admittance to us for Hildebrand. Deny them, we will defy them. Too late, the college is
no desire to beard a maiden here or anywhere.
No, no, we've no desire to beard a maiden here or anywhere. No, 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 no.
If you decide to pocket your pride and let Hilarion claim his bride. Why, well and good, it's understood, we'll let bygones go by. But if you choose to sulk in the blues, we'll make the whole of you shake in your shoes, storm your walls and level your halls in the twinkling of an eye. But if you choose to sulk in the blues, we'll make the whole of you shake in your shoes, storm your walls and level your halls, twinkling of an eye. For I'm a peppery potentate, little inclined is claimed to make to fit the wit of a bit of a chit. That's the long and the short of it.
For he's a peppery potentate whose little inclined is claimed to make to fit the wit of a bit of a chit. That's the long and the short of it. We may remark, though nothing can dismay us, that if you thwart this gentleman, he'll slay us. We don't fear death, of course we're taught to shame it. But still upon the whole we thought we'd name it. Yes, 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 better press to name it. Our interest we would not press with chatter. 3 Alkim brothers, more or less, don't matter. If you'd pooh-pooh this monarch's plan, pooh-pooh it. But when he says you'll hang a man, you'll do it. Yes, 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 devil doubt he'll do it.
But to tell the truth untarnished, we are more inclined to say, please, you do not hurt us. Do not hurt us, if it please you. Please, you let us be. Let us be. Let us be. So just disconcert us, if it please you. Frightened maids are we, maids are we, maids are we. Please you, do not hurt us. Please you, let us be. Frightened maids are we, frightened maids are we. But 'twould be an error to confess a terror, so in Ida's name boldly we explain. Dare to the invader, strike a deadly blow, as an old crusader, strong his brave foe.
I like your spirit, girls. We have to meet stern-bearded warriors in fight today. We must show that woman, educated to the task, can meet man face to face on his own ground and beat him there. Now, let us set to work. Where is our lady surgeon?
Madam, here!
We will require your skill to heal the wounds of those that fall.
What? Heal the wounded?
Yes,
And cut off real life arms and legs?
of course.
I wouldn't do it for a banker's pension.
Why is this? Are you faint-hearted, girl? Why, you've often cut them off in theory.
In theory, yes. I'll cut them off as often as you like and with pleasure, but never in practice.
Coward, get you hence. I've craft enough for that and courage too. I'll do your work. Off with you. My Fusiliers, advance. Why, you're armed with axes. Gilded toys? Where are your rifles, pray?
If you please, ma'am, we left them in the armory for fear that in the heat and turmoil of battle,
They might go off. They might. Oh, craven souls, go off yourselves! Thank heavens I have a heart that quails not at the thought of meeting men. I'll discharge your rifles. Off with you! Where is my bandmistress?
Please you, ma'am, the band do not feel well and can't come out to play today.
This is flat rebellion. My Lady Psyche, are you quite prepared to blow these bearded rascals to shreds?
Why, madam,
Well?
let us try gentler means. While we have eyes with which to flash our rage, while we have tongues with which to blow them up, we can dispense with villainous gunpowder.
Away. Away! I'll face these men alone, since all my women seem to have deserted me. So failed my scheme. So fails my faith, and with it hope, and all that comes of hope.
Upon a rock, but
claim an audience. What do they do here? They've come to fight for you. Admit them.
Infamous! One's brothers, ma'am, are men.
So I have heard. But all my women seem to fail me when I need them most. In such an emergency, even one's brothers may be turned to use.
Oh, my daughter.
Father, thou art free!
Free? Aye, free as a tethered ass. I come to thee with words from Hildebrand.
Your message?
Hildebrand is loath to war on women. Pit my sons, my 3 brave sons against these popinjays, and on the issue let thy hand depend.
Insult on insult's head! What demon possesses thee that thou hast come with messages such as these from such as he to such a one as I?
I am possessed. That devilish monarch tortures me with torments worse than death. I haven't anything to grumble at. He finds out what meats I particularly love, and he gives me them. The finest wines, the richest robes, the costliest rooms are mine. He lets none contradict me, and suffers none to thwart my simplest plan. Oh, he's made my life a curse.
My poor, tortured father.
Whene'er I spoke sarcastic joke, replete with malice spiteful, this people mild politely smiled and voted me delightful. Now when a white sits up all night, ill-natured jokes devising, and all his wiles are met with smiles, it's hard there's no disguising. Oh, don't they seem lank and long when all goes right and nothing goes wrong? And isn't your life extremely flat with nothing whatever to grumble at?
Oh, isn't your life extremely flat with nothing whatever to grumble at?
I offered golden sums untold to all who'd contradict me. I said I'd pay £1 a day to anyone who kicked me. I offered toys with bluntling poise to all who'd contradict me. But bless you, no, they would be so confoundedly politeful. In short, these aggravating lads, they tickle my taste, they feed my fans. They give me this and they give me that, and I've nothing whatever to grumble at.
My poor father, how he must have suffered. Well, I yield.
Yield. She yields. She yields. She yields. I'm saved. I'm saved. I'm saved.
When your enemy is dead, it's an iron body god who feels a crack upon his noddle, and he's only fit to swaddle in a downy feather bed. Oh, I love the Johnny Rattle, love my Roddy and my battle. There's an empty battle when your enemy is dead. It's an iron body god who feels a crack upon his noddle, and he's only fit to swaddle in a downy feather bed. For a poison kind of thing that ought to look upon, then let us sing long in the king. And his knows it's very hot and weighs a lot, as many a guardsman knows, as many a guardsman knows, as many a guardsman knows, as many a guardsman knows. So off that helmet goes. Yes, 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 so off that helmet goes. This dice within us is about the useless mast. It's made of steel and well threaded. This dice within us is about the useless mast. And many nothing else, so fights in a queer place. So goes it feels. Yes, 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 so goes that feels. This dress and truth to them may look uncommon when, but in a fight they much too tight. They like a lobster shell, they like a lobster shell. Yes, 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 they like a lobster shell. These things I treat the same, I quite forget their name. They turn one's legs to cribbage pegs, and I thus disclaim, then I thus disclaim, though I forget their name, though I forget their name, their aid, I thus disclaim. Yes, 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 their aid I thus disclaim.
Hilarion, Cyril, Florian, dressed as women. Stick to this attire, men's clothes become enough. And you, young ladies, will you be so kind as to beg King Hildebrand to set me free again? He never could resist a pretty face.
Dog, we might be dressed in ladies' clothes, but our swords are long and sharp.
Hush, pretty one. Here's a virago, here's a termagant. You'll want no sword while you have a sharp tongue to wag.
Why do you waste your time on such a thing? He's old and twisted.
Aye, but I have 3 sons, 3 brave sons. They're well worth talking to.
Aye, pretty ones, engage yourselves with us, these 3 warriors, if fright you not.
As old as you are, I'd wring your shriveled neck if you were not the Princess Ida's father.
Come, come, King Hildebrand. Gentlemen, are you ready? Then begin. You at least know what you are fighting for.
Bind up their wounds, but look the other way.
Is this then the end? What say you, my Lady Blanche? Can I in dignity my post resign? And if so, will you then take my place?
To answer this, it's meet that we consult the may, the might, the could, the would, the should. Can you resign? The prince may claim you. If he might, you could. And if you should, I would.
I thought as much. Then to my fate I yield. So ends my cherished scheme. Oh, I had hoped to band all women to my maiden throne and make them all abjure tyrannic man. At my exalted name, posterity would bow in gratitude.
But pray consider, if everybody agreed to your plan, how would this posterity come about?
We were working on that.
But, madam, try our son. Give him a chance. It's only fair.
Yes, try our grosser clay and mold him to your will.
Consider this, my love. If your mamma had considered things as you do now, I wish to heaven she had. Why, where would you be?
Remember to, dear madam, if at any time you feel weary of the prince, you can return and rule your girls as before, you know.
And will I find the Lady Psyche here?
Why, ma'am, if Cyril does not behave himself, I think you will.
And you, Melissa, will I find you here?
Madam, however Florian turns out, unhesitatingly I must answer,
No. Ida, give in to fate.
I have been wrong. There is a better way. Hilarion, come, let us walk this world together, yoked in all exercise of noble end, and so through those dark gates, across the wild, that no person knows. Indeed, I love thee. Come.
One day is fading with serenading and such frivolity of tender quality with scented showers of precious flowers. The happy hours will gaily fly. The happy hours will gaily fly. Eternity, Jesus, vanity, the sway of love. Immortality, principality, immortality,